Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com. Today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Sprig Round Semi-Flush. This is going to be the 6 light. It's a 12-87-16. Let's dive into details. So the height of this fixture is 10.8 inches from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling itself, and diameter is coming in at 27.9. This is going to be part of the Sprig collection. There are also two other semi-flush, however they are linear ones, and they can go on the wall as sconces too. Check them out if you get a chance, as well as two pendants that come down from the ceiling on chain. Let's get into more detail on this. This is coming in at 14.5 pounds. It's not that heavy. It's only going to hang from this. This is what you guys have on your ceiling. It's a 4-inch J box. To show you a little bit more information about that, we're going to take a quick peek at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, which is going to be your glass, fixture, bracket that goes on here. Also some really good line drawings of this fixture and the top of it and how it goes on your junction box. Always take advantage of those if you can, all of those good line drawings. Slope ceiling adaptable, if you want to put it on a slope, not a problem. It's going to be available in 3 different types of glass, so we'll kind of go over them one by one. First one's going to be opal. That is on lots of Hubbardton Forge fixtures. It's a matte white opaque glass, all hand blown, very beautiful. The other one is going to be water glass, and water glass is going to be a clear glass, has a slight ripple pattern, just like water running through a stream. Remember, you're going to be able to see your bulb through that one, so we'll talk about bulbs in just a bit. Last one's going to be this, opaline. Opaline is a semi-transparent, and sometimes it's a little bit more transparent and opaque on different parts of it because it's a hand-blown glass, and you can find little air bubbles in it, which is very pretty. All Hubbardton Forge glass is hand-blown, just remember that too. And the neck on this is going to dictate the bulb that can go into it. And this is what we're going to be using for sockets. It's a porcelain-based socket. It takes a medium base bulb. We all grew up with this. So this is a little smaller than what most people are used to in the world of light bulbs. This is an A19 old school LED. You can use one of these old school LEDs, but not in this size. You're going to be using it in this size. You know, it's smaller, A19, A15. So A15 bulb is going to be small enough to get into the neck. This is the neck right here of the glass. The bigger one won't do it. So you're going to be looking at this guy. Easy to find. Hardware stores have them. Home centers like Home Depot and Lowe's, Ace Hardware, that kind of thing. They're used all over the place in the world too. So they're used in refrigerators. They're used in ceiling fans. They're used there. They're used in garage door openers. So you should be able to find this pretty much anywhere. I think I can even find this at my grocery store in Vermont. So the LED version of this is going to be what I would probably use. You can still use incandescents in this if you want, up to a 60-watt version of this. And the incandescent versions of A15s generally max out at 60 anyway, but you can do a little bit better if you want to for an LED. You can do a 40-watt equivalent LED, you can do a 60-watt equivalent A15, and you can get this in a let's see, a 75-watt equivalent on Amazon. How's that? So don't forget, if you do that, you're coming out at 450 equivalent watts of light coming out of this. Do you really need that? Probably not. I would probably go for the 40-watt equivalent or 60-watt equivalent and call it a day, because that's still going to be a ton of light coming out of 6 of these. Always remember how many bulbs you have in these fixtures. The color of the light is going to be offered to you in lots of different ways, and we talk about that in all these videos. 2700 Kelvin, super yellow like a setting sun. Way over on the other side of that, it's going to be daylight. Daylight is not a warm light like sunlight. Daylight is a overcast day or a convenience store light. That's that bluish white light, and that's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom, always talk about it, is warm white, soft white. That's the light coming down on this table from these 3,000 Kelvin LEDs just above us. So that'd probably be my take on it. Easy to find in a 3000K. Probably do either a 40-watt or a 60-watt equivalent. Might as well get them in dimmable if you can. It's just something that's up to you. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.